We just got a delivery yesterday from some eggs that came with the mail. And these are eggs from 2 different dual-purpose breeds that came from Germany, because we want to get new blood into our bloodlines here. Some fresh genetics, so to speak. So these are eggs from the Bresse that we call Les Bleus. And underneath are eggs from the Bielefelder chickens. And we are really excited for this. It has been quite cold, so I hope that these didn't get damaged. And there's always, you know, bumpy rides on the trucks, so we'll have to see how these eggs will do in the hatching machine. Now, this is a perfect system for shipping. This is the best packaging I've ever seen any eggs come in. I've seen many different kind of things, but the egg is really protected here. It's insulated and everything. Now here you can see some of the eggs that I have collected here and here, and I want to show you a few things that are really important. So here are 3 things that I right away want to share with you guys that are really important for you when you collect eggs. The first thing is the shape of the egg. It's really important that the shape is a normal egg. Sometimes you get eggs that are almost like a golf ball. Sometimes you get them, they are much skinnier and longer, and you don't want to have those eggs for hatching. You want to have the average, nice looking egg. The next thing is the weight of the egg. Many people don't know this, or they don't pay attention to it, and they just get all different kinds of egg sizes. But actually every breed has an official weight on their eggs for hatching that is a minimum weight recommended. So you will get chicks from eggs that are lighter than that, but it's not recommended to do that, because those chicks will be like preemies. They will grow slower and just not be as strong and hardy. So get good egg sizes, ideally from chickens that are 2 years old and have been laying for a whole season already. The third thing is the eggs should be clean, like this egg. You do not want dirty eggs with a damaged shell. You don't even want to clean the eggs, because that can really result in you destroying the protective layer of the egg, and bacteria will be able to go through and into the egg, and it might rot and the chick might die. So those are 3 things that I right away can tell you that are really important. 2 other tips that I would give you is that you do not want to just let some roosters loose on your whole flock, but you want to select your animals, your chickens for breeding, and you want to look at the best laying ones, at the ones that look the healthiest, have been the healthiest. Ideally you want to look which ones get the most forage. If you can somehow choose and see which chicken lays which egg, and see how yellow is the yolk, for example, you can see how much they free range and eat from the pasture. You will save food on the feed, and you want to select those. Now we have had the best results when we have had groups of 15 chickens and 3 roosters. Now you could have more chickens with those roosters, but we've had really good results with that. When we got eggs also from other people, those were the best and highest percentage fertilized eggs. So many people, though, they have smaller flocks, and what's very common here is that people have 5 chickens and 1 rooster. So that is really important that you have those groups. And then you want to collect your eggs often, because you want to put them in the right environment. And that brings me to the next tip, the storage of the eggs during the time where you collect them, and wait for the day where you have enough and want to put them in the hatching machine. Now I've heard of people that have been able to store those eggs for up to 2 weeks at perfect conditions, and they had good results. But ideally you don't want those eggs to store longer than 10 days, because the fertilization percentage will go down a lot. You won't have as many eggs where a chick will grow. So how you want to store them is at about 10 to 15 degrees Celsius at a dark place. and you want to rotate them once or twice a day, because you don't want the fertilized egg, I guess the seed or the fertilized part, I don't think you call it embryo yet, but you don't want that to attach to a wall on the egg, and that could happen, so you rotate them. A chicken does that naturally, so you have to think about doing all of that. So you want to have it lay on the side and rotate it at least once, ideally twice a day, and you want to keep it at a dark spot and at a spot that is about that temperature. And then when you have collected for, let's say, maximum 10 days, then you are able to put them in your machine. If you have gotten eggs by mail, it is really recommended to let the eggs rest for 24 hours or something like that before you put them in the machine. That also helps. So I hope you found this interesting. I will now share a few more thoughts about our hatching machine. I will show you what machine we use, how many eggs we put in it, and when we will expect our chicks. So this here is my hatching machine. It is made out of wood, which I like. You can also get them in plastic and stuff, but I really like the wood. This is a German machine. It's called Himmel, and I can get about 140 chicken eggs in here. Depends on the size, really. You have the on and off button here. You have the light in there. You can switch on and off, and this is for the full automatic turning mechanism of the eggs. So that's also what this here is for. The only thing you have to do with this machine is you have to check on the temperature. It's back here. That's where the thermometer is, and you want it at 30. There you can see it. You want it at 37.8 degrees. That is the ideal for chickens, at least. And then what you have to do is adjust the moisture in here, because you want 50 to 60% moisture in this machine, in your air, for the chickens when they hatch for the first 18 days. And then you put one of these in here, and you have three of these that come with the machine, and it's the area of the exposed water that determines how much will evaporate and how much moisture you will have. So now during the first 18 days I will have only this one in. Then on the 18th day I will put another one in, and then the day after that I will put all three in, because towards the end of the hatching cycle you want to have over 80%, 80 or more percent moisture in the air, because or I guess it's called humidity, 80%, because you want the shell to get softer. Now if you have too much moisture in the beginning of the whole process, then the chicks drown, so to speak. They will get all glued up. They won't be able to get out of their shells. So this is really important, and in nature, again, the hen does all of this. So also one thing that you do here, this is a machine with a fan, so the temperature is very even. Up there you have the fan blowing right now, warm air, and it blows down, and then back here, that's where the air goes up again behind this wall and goes back to the fan. So there's the cycle here of the air going like this. And so what you can do also to get the humidity up is you push this under there, and that way more water gets sucked into the air and evaporates there. So I will put the eggs in here now, and then I will show you the mechanism that you have here that turns the eggs. Okay, so we've got 136 eggs in here right now. So this is the mechanism that will rotate the eggs. Once I switch this on here, this will slowly, very slowly, just a few times a day, go back and forth. The eggs lay on rolls, and so I will install this here right now. Which will move all the eggs back and forth. Just put it through here. Screw this on. Close it up again. And now I will just have to switch it on right there. And this will now go back and forth. Now up here is where the machine sucks in the air, and you want it to be a little bit open, just the way it is. You can have a little less actually, so that there's enough oxygen, fresh air that comes in here. Now if you need the humidity to go up, you can close it all the way during hatching for a short time, and if you open it all the way, the humidity goes down more. So I'll have it like this. I'll have to wait now and see, so the temperature adjusts right here, and I will get some water now that I can place on the bottom of the machine. That's good if this water has the same temperature as the room or is lukewarm, so doesn't affect the temperature in here so much. Okay, so 21 days till hatching. I will be checking on the temperature and on the water twice a day. The water usually lasts for a few days, but I'm going to control humidity right here, temperature right there, because already smaller changes in temperature can really affect your results. Now you guys will be able to follow me with this. In a week from now, we are going to check how well these eggs are fertilized, how many eggs that are fertilized. We're gonna shine through them with a lamp and look. Usually 80% fertilization is good. I think I will have way less. It has been quite cold, so it could be that some eggs got too cold. I have a few eggs that are too dirty. Plus I got more than half of these eggs here I got shipped. No, actually not more than half. Around half of these eggs I got shipped to me, and the fertilization on those are not as well either. So we will see in a week how well this was going to be. I'm already warning you now that don't expect the best fertilization results here. But I will keep you up to date on this. And 21 days from today, we are going to have chicks. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you are as excited as I am for these chicks to hatch around Christmas. So 21, actually a few days after Christmas, the 28th of December about. You will see that right, I would think right around New Year's somewhere. You will be updated on these chicks hatching. And I'm really excited. So I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe to stay tuned, not to miss a video, and check out our Facebook page. I will be posting pictures there that are live from the moment. The videos, it's always a day or a couple days delay. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.